Howdy folks, I am your host, the Rogue Star K17, and I have come to bring you all some more Dark Souls 2, and we're a Hexer. My favorite build, pretty much, in all of Dark Souls. We have just beaten the Smelter Demon, we got through the gutter with the rotten and everything, and actually, I think there might be a new fight down here. I don't know if I did it in the last episode. Let me make sure, because I don't want to leave this fight behind. Oh, I didn't do this fight! Okay, so when you come back into this area, the Punisher appears again. This is like one of the last times you fight him. Oh shit! Mistimed that. Oh. Oh. Let's take this time to go ahead and... Oh! Ow! Ow! You jerk. Ah. Bam. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Bam! Okay, well I wasted that opportunity. Oh. He had that like red aura about him. Oh yeah. Bam! Bam! And you're dead. And now we get another ring, the Ring of Blades +1, which increases your physical damage even more so. Which is useful if you're like a physical build, but if your power is divided between physical and elemental, it's not very good. Hushbone! Damn! For the love of God! Alrighty, but now we're about to move into the second area of the Iron Keep, and this area is quite a bit harder. The axe has a bit too much knockback. I don't like how much they go backwards with that, so I'm going to keep the spear out because I know I can still two-shot them with the spear, and I don't want to knock them out of my own range. So, let me see here. I can wait until I darken view my bow and get Dark Bolt. Okay. Now these guys kind of suck because on this little part specifically, what they're going to do is he's going to start smashing the ground, and he can knock these little plates off, and we'll have to jump the gap. And that's no bueno. Alright, and that's that on that. So that's the easiest way to not have him destroy the platform. As you can see, he already struck the platform once in a previous run that I did, but my face cam messed up, so I had to restart. Okay, and now this guy's going to immediately rush us. And I don't quite fancy that. I'm gonna go ahead and bam, bam, bam. He's dead. Okay, now we've got a knight right there, but we're going to kill him because this lever is just going to lower him into the lava. And it's also going to lower that guy down to our level. But he's going to die pretty easily. Let me go ahead and open this door. You just have to use a lockstone on it. So you can tell beforehand. That's interesting. Okay, I can see that. Okay, there's a chest right here. I kind of forget the stuff that's in this area. Oh, Thunder Quartz Ring +1. Now that's useful. Ooh, now if I go in there, I'll be stuck in there, so I'm not going to go in there yet. Or maybe I am. Maybe I am. I will say, if you wonder what this area is, why there's all the lava all over the place, I'm sure everybody knows the background of this place already. But basically, this is the Iron Keep, and in this area, there was a lot of natural iron, and so a king once came and settled this land, and he harvested all the iron, and he built a great, not all of it, but he harvested iron, built a great fortress, which is what the Iron Keep is. However, it was too heavy because it was made out of solid iron, and it began to sink into the earth. And that's why there's lava everywhere, is because the earth is basically swallowing this fortress because it was built too big, too ambitious, you know, gluttony, all that, recurring themes in Dark Souls, that kind of shit. I'm going to go ahead and light this bonfire, and we're going to head on to the next area, because I actually forgot, we're not going to be doing the Iron Keep next. We're going to be doing, not Belfry Luna, Belfry something, and I forget. But we're about to find out, so let me go ahead and head on up here. Yeah, as you can see, this feels a little familiar.
You wish to guard the bell, you do. For the princess and prince, forever, for true.
No.
Useless fool, filthy undead! Be gone right now, or it's off with your head!
Yeah, whatever. We're gonna go ahead and pop that off, get that rolling and everything, make sure we got that on our weapon. Belfry Soul. Obviously, the other one is like the moon, and this one is like the sun. Oh, well, that's gay. Oh! Okay. You want some of this, then? I don't think so. Yeah, there's a couple of pretty difficult NPCs out here. Too short. Shadow stabbing. Yeah, see, the Belfry Luna ones all had dark on their weapons. These guys all have fire on their weapons. Kind of a symbol of like the sun and the moon, darkness and light. And I guess fire is more associated with the sun than lightning would be, even though lightning I would associate more with light itself. But, you know, we're not really talking about light, we're more so talking about like the sun specifically, Belfry Soul, so fire kind of fits more in theme for me. Not really light and dark, but sun and moon. Although, in Elden Ring, as I'm sure you all know, the moon is represented by cold instead of dark, which I think is more appropriate all around. Yep, those drain their stamina real easy. But yeah, Elden Ring was a lot of fun, and I had a lot of fun playing it. I'd like to play it again. I'm gonna play it again. But honestly, no build that I ever make is going to be as good as my first build. My first build, the gravity sorcerer with space magic, you know, all the ice magic, the gravity magic. Oh my god, it was just so damn cool. I loved it. I still haven't even beaten the game as that character, and I have to, because I have promised no abandoned playthroughs, so I will complete that. It's just a matter of when. I don't know when would be an appropriate time. Yeah, he's got 2 of those weapons from Dark Souls 1 that shoot 3 arrows at a time. But don't worry, we'll get that weapon too. There we go. You want to use arrows? I'll use arrows. But yeah, I definitely want to play Elden Ring again as a couple of different builds, but it's just nothing's ever going to really be as much fun as my magic build, because my magic build was always my favorite one to play. I made a couple other builds alongside him and just played those ones off camera only, but the magic one was always my favorite. I loved the spells he had. I loved them. Fatty. Because you can't get through there. Alright, now we're going to want to open this up. We're going to grab Immolation, which is a fire that, a pyromancy that basically sets yourself on fire and makes everything around you take damage. Going to come down here. Human Effigy and Troches. Increase our resistance against some stuff. I know there's some invisible walls out here. I just forget where they are. There it is. Alright. Here we go. Alright, so they're both good. Tested, tried and true. I forgot what that was. I didn't read it. I mashed X too much. Protective Chime and Grand Spirit Tree Shield. Awesome, pretty cool stuff. Oh, and I think the other one was like a Black Knight weapon. Yeah, it was a Black Knight weapon. So now it's like you want to rest at the bonfire, but that bonfire is no good for this area that we're about to do now. Best thing for that one would be to just forge onwards, I suppose. I mean, you can go back to this one and only fight the 3 enemies on your way back, but you know what? I think we're built strong enough to just move on. Oop, let me go ahead and... Maybe I can lure him into it as well. Damn it, I almost had him on it, but I had to fuck it up. And then there's you. Gotcha, bitch. Alright. I think there used to be like a... Oh, there still is. I just missed him. I hate that one. You know what? Screw this. Since I'm not even having to get the lizard, I'm just gonna... And then there's all this stuff that we got to worry about eventually, but I'm not going to worry about it right now because that's a lot of work. You have to combine a ton of stuff. Fire resistance with fire resistant armor, plus you got to be soaked in water, you got to have the right ring on. And you basically always press that button when you come back up. And if I didn't explain, which I didn't explain, When you press those buttons, lava starts to pour from these buckets up here. And then you have to jump over it anytime you go. Or you take a shit ton of damage. I mean, just watch how fast. Look at that shit. That is ridiculous. That is a ridiculous amount of damage. Look at it. I mean, that's crazy. So, you know, that's basically how much damage you take when you're walking on the fire rocks down there. So, yeah, that makes it really inconvenient. So, you gotta jump back to the stairs. I forgot about that and didn't do it. So, yeah, that's gonna be an inconvenience. Anywho, also, these buttons do a similar thing. This whole area is booby-trapped like a motherfucker. These buttons around here drop these square platforms. This one, that one, the one over there with the 2 items on it, and that one over there. They all drop completely. Charge. You're dead. Now watch out for this, because it can kill you instantly. All the fire damage in here is extremely quick, even if you're a pyromancer. So yeah, that's what happens if you press the button. That is what happens if you press the button. Okay, so now that we're here, we're going to go up here and we're going to get invaded by an NPC. And it's pretty tough. I really, really don't fancy it. There we go. Yep. Okay, you're taking damage. Oh no. Yeah, stay in there. Okay. So good. Woo! Alright. We got him. Ugh. Oh man. That guy is actually pretty tough, I'm not gonna lie. He is actually pretty tough. We got a human effigy for that. Didn't get any of his weaponry, okay. That's all good though. You know, it kinda sucks that I'm not using the axe as much, but I really like the spear. Alright, now the only thing that this Pharaoh's Lockstone does is it makes a pool of water that kind of heals you. You can also roll in it to get fire resistance, but I don't think that's particularly useful in this specific spot. So let me see, I got 3. I could, but I'm not going to. I'm not gonna waste one here. You know what? I never use these, so these ones. An annual herb with an amber color so deep it gives the impression of luminescence. Restore a small number of spell uses. It is the mistaken belief of many that the flowers of this herb do not blossom. However, small white flowers do blossom during dusk when the moon is visible. Interesting. A gray herb that grows hidden among the rocky surfaces of tall mountains. Restore a number of spell uses. There is no end to the scores of people who risk life and limb to forage for this valuable herb, which led to a banning of its harvest in some regions. A wilted and faded stalk of dusk herb restores a great deal of spell uses. A dusk herb in bloom works wonders, but will wilt in the blink of an eye. Needless to say, finding such an herb is of utmost difficulty. So we've got 13 of these ones. So I'm gonna go ahead and use this. Just because, you know, I want to have all my spell uses. Now, do I want to hit these guys with spells? Okay, so when you come to the top of these stairs, there's going to be 3 guys up here, and they're all going to be shooting at you. So you got to take them out one at a time. Okay. Yeah, how about that? Now give me this chest. Black Knight Great Axe. Okay. So I'm gonna actually take this time. Oop, fire arrows and Titanite shard. I'm gonna take this time to show you guys the weapons that I got. I know I got the Black Knight Greatsword. Yes! Do you guys remember this weapon? Do you remember this weapon from Dark Souls 1? I used it. Check it out. It deals fire damage now. It deals fire damage. And I think it does the same thing. Oh my god. I love it so much. That's the heavy attack. And now we just got the Black Knight Great Axe. Yeah, literally. Holy shit. That's awesome. We're gonna stick with our silverback spear for now. Should I equip the cat ring? Nah. I shouldn't need to. Alright. Ugh. And this part is going to be kind of like the gutter. We got to drop down from level to level. This one's pretty easy, though. As long as my controller doesn't do that shit where it automatically walks forward. Been doing that a lot lately. Oh my god, okay. Oh my god, let me not walk off the edge. Woo! Okay. Alright. Please don't auto walk forward. Okay. Okay. Cover this gold serpent ring. There we go, and we're down. Alright! Now let's get on over here. Whoop, drop down. Oh my god, okay. Yo, 115k souls. That's pretty awesome. Ooh, and they drop large shards. I forgot about that. Oh, we've actually come full circle. So now we're actually going to continue going this way. Look at this room. Look at this. I don't know why, but this just makes me think of Legend of Zelda. Kind of like the Sand Temple in Twilight Princess. You're dead. Another large shard. Alright, now there's going to be another one around that corner. You pull that lever, this guillotine lifts up, and you want to lure this guy through. You want to get him to stop right in front of the thing. And that's how you do that. So yeah, you can kill him with that pretty easily. I always like doing that just because of how fun it is. I don't really need to do it. I can kill him. Oh! My goodness. Yeah, you don't want to grab that item. I promise you, you will die. You'll also take damage if you touch any of the walls around here. However, there is something that you can do about these flame walls. And it lies up this ladder in this weird room with spikes on the walls. There's a summon sign. I'm pretty sure that's an NPC, but you know what? We're going to get up to the top here and we're going to see what we're working with. Another fire-breathing statue and another ladder. Okay. I'm on fire! We pull this lever. Holes here. Now you don't hear anything. I am going to go spin these souls because I do not want to lose them, because this boss is about to be bullshit. Let me tell you guys, this boss is going to be in a small arena. There's going to be lava everywhere. There's also going to be a hole in the floor in the back of the arena, and he is going to do everything in his power to knock you through that hole. So I'm not trying to have all these souls on me. See what I'm saying? Let's see here. Honestly, I think I'll do that, because then I'll have another spell slot. There we go, now we have one of every spell! Yeah! We really need to get that ring though. I wanna have more spells. So we got this. 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 Oh, no, not that. This. And this. And we've got the Sunlight Staff, which is like the best staff we can have right now. And we've got the freaking old Knight Shield, and I'm so psyched about that. I love this shield so much. And it is fitting my character design beautifully as of now. So, let's get right back to where we were. Where were we? Where were we? No, we weren't there. Egil's Idol. Egil's Idol. I don't know. Whatever one that is. We're heading back there. We were in like the head of a bull or something. And we were looking out the eyes of it. But, ooh, this boss fight's about to be on some other stuff, man. I'm telling y'all. I'm telling y'all. We pulled that lever, though, and as y'all could hear, the fire sound stopped. And yes, all the machines have now stopped spewing fire, and that is all throughout this entire area. Even over at the beginning of the area that I did in the last episode. And I probably should have spaced that out and had it be its own separate thing because of how I'm going to try to do the intros from now on. But, oh, here we go. Lightning short bow +1. You don't want to die for that, but it's nice to have. Oh my god, how are you that close? Ironclad armor. Ooh, I got his armor. Check out their armor. Their armor is awesome. I'm a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. Wait, do I have a katana? Did any of them drop a katana? Yes, they did. Do I have another one? This is the closest thing I got. I'm freaking Leonardo, boy! I am Leonardo! Yeah, I've seen people do like a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles build, and they'll like sometimes do like 2 daggers to be like Raphael. They'll do I don't know what they do for Donatello or Michelangelo, because I don't know how you do nunchucks in this game, and I don't know how you do a staff in this game, but you can do 2 katanas and you can do 2 knives. Let me get back to my weapons. Okay, there we go. Alright. Now onwards. I'm gonna go ahead and summon Hunter O'Hara. Okay, there we go. Yo, where'd you go? Okay, there you are. Yeah, so they have like a great bow, and there are 2 characters I usually do. Both of the females I typically use a great bow for, because I have 2 female builds that I usually do and 2 male builds that I usually do, depending on what element I'm using. And I can't wait to use that bow as one of those builds, because I'm going to play this game, Dark Souls 1, and Elden Ring. I'm going to play all of them. I'm going to play all of them more than once. All of them. I mean it. Okay. I think I am going to get my axe out for this playthrough, or for this fight, because that one's not as strong. Yeah, I'm definitely going to use the axe for this fight. Oh, fuck that. I don't need no more fire resistance. I'm good just the way I am. Alright. Manhunter O'Hara. Viewers, it is time for us to take on the old Iron King. Okay, so he's breathing fire, and you typically want to hide when he does that. Oh shit, and that's why. Holy shit. Jesus Christ. Alrighty, well I'm about to show you all what it looks like when you do it for a second time. Because he doesn't like walk from afar anymore, he just kind of pops up. we go. I inflicted it. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Alright, when he does that, you're going to want to get back over here. You can't hide over here for long, though. I will tell you that. Come on, come on, come on. Yeah. He's just going to keep doing that, eh? Oh, why? Alright, so I don't know why my camera keeps messing up, but you know what, I hope it doesn't take away from the gameplay too much. I don't think it's messing the sound up, just the video keeps freezing for my face cam, but now we can go down through this doorway. I guess I just gotta pay more attention. Ah, it really sucks though, that was a dope-ass boss fight. So yeah, through this door, there's another one of those things, but hold on, I think we did skip something. There was a chest, I believe. Did I skip it? Yes, I did skip it. Well, I almost skipped it. Whoa, okay, there we go. Now I got my mic back in the... Petrified something. Awesome. Oh my god. I think I have finally fixed the problem. Goodness gracious, I had to delete everything off my OBS and restart everything. Oh my gosh, it was a headache, but I think I got it now. I think it's going to work, so let's get back to Majula. All these souls we got. We have finished the Iron Keep! We've finished it! Although, we still have to go back and get, like, that lizard and stuff, the crystal lizard. Ugh. I don't feel like doing all that. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. Like, I mean, seriously. Alright. Hold on. I think she sells more stuff after you beat the Iron King.
You've been long away. What would you like? Well, I've only...
Okay, so she sells infinite Titanite shards now. So she sells infinite Titanite shards, and Macduff sells infinite large shards. So, between the two of them, we can now get all of our equipment up to +6.
Visit me again.
So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do that.
I knew.
More stability. Always. Got to go for that.
How goes your journey? Take these. They should help a bit.
So after you spend enough money on his services, not buying things, I think, but services, like upgrading and repairing weapons, he gives you this. Which I really like as a weapon.
I'll be around.
Oh, wait.
Drat. You're worse than my reckless daughter. Don't spend your whole life in transit, you hear? You'll need souls to repair and improve equipment. I know only of smithing, but souls have many other uses as well. Don't waste your souls on useless trinkets. Think before you spend. My witless daughter finally came home. Just as oblivious as she's always been. Well, at least now I can keep an eye on her. Stones? Try asking my daughter. You might be surprised. Now, don't go near that scum near the pit. The scoundrel's name is Gilligan, and he's infamous in our hometown.
Our?
Yes,
hometown.
everyone's heard of him, as he always manages to stir up trouble. Gilligan can certainly be helpful at times, but he's a real conniver when it comes to money. Huh? There are even people out for his life.
And we will meet one of them.
And you can bet he brought it on himself. Drat. Don't... You'll need... I don't...
Okay.
Huh.
So, his daughter is this person, and let's see what she has to say about it.
These stones may look cool. Some of them are used to smith weapons and armor. And some unique stones provide special benefits. Some of them are none of the differences are easily spotted.
They're
You
usually
know
spotted
how
by
they
me.
call this place Drang Lake, right? Well, in the old lore, in stories and the like, they said it had another name.
Lordrum.
What was it? Well, I don't know. It's just something I heard. Since long, long ago, many kingdoms have risen and fallen on this very spot. Each like a great flame that turns to soot. Maybe that's why people don't remember much about the past. You see that blacksmith over there? Is he one of those hollows? He seems to keep eyeing me up. He sort of looks like my father. He's a blacksmith too, you see.
Mm-hmm.
The poor man's such a worrywart. But he wouldn't follow me out here, would he?
I think he would.
I was born in a land to the west, Volgan, famous for its merchants. But for me, they were suffocating.
Dang it.
And so I set out, in search of stones in faraway lands. There are dangers, for certain, but I much prefer to live this way. But, for the life of me, I can't remember how I ended up here. It's as if I were drawn to the place, or lured in. Oh, I don't know. These stones, none of... no interest.
Alrighty, so yeah, they're father and daughter, and at least she's now in a place where he can look over her, even though he's obviously going undead. As you can see, he is green. And I never really talked about that before, but yes, he's green, he is undead, he is, you know... We don't know how much longer he has. Alright, so we got the Rotten, we got the Iron King. What else do we have? Ah! I know who else we have. Okay, I know we can get to it from Straight Cell. Now, this part's gonna be kind of a pain. I'm gonna be honest, it's gonna be kind of a pain. We're gonna have to take on another one of the 4 main early bosses of the game. And we're gonna have to do that in the next episode. Because I'm calling this one here. For any of you who stumbled across this video, I do hope that it was worth the watch. If it was, leave a like, consider subscribing, and I will see any of you in the next video. Peace!